All right. Good morning. Good morning. This is Rev 1211 Life. I'm Pastor Will. I'm glad you're with me today in our journey through Proverbs. And this is going to be a good one today. We're talking about poverty and riches. So stay with me. I'm going to go ahead and knock this out. We're in Proverbs 30, verses 7 through 9. So I'm just going to quickly read those, and I have a question for you. Um, O God, I beg two favors from you. Let me have them before I die. First, help me never to tell a lie. Second, give me neither poverty nor riches. Give me just enough to satisfy my needs. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm gonna ask: Have you ever asked a favor of God? I know I have. And this proverb speaks about asking a favor from God. And there's two interesting requests. It's to never tell a lie and for neither poverty or riches. And most of us are pretty cool requesting never to tell a lie because most of us know how devastating lying can be. We get that. But most of us also get asking to never be in poverty because, I mean, nobody wants that either, right? So the tough one, though, is asking that you may not have riches either. We live in such a world where being rich is the goal and being identified as successful is directly tied to our money and our stuff. Uh, what the proverb is trying to teach is having too much money can be just as dangerous as having too little money. For myself, I'll just speak. I came from a middle class upbringing where we weren't super wealthy and we certainly weren't in poverty. But as I look at my life and even then and to now, what I have now compared to the rest of the world, I'm absolutely rich. So I'm very fortunate for that. But the proverb is teaching that being poor can be a detriment to us spiritually as well as physically, because being poor can cause us to make decisions to be made concerning how we get money, as well as our choice in our diet and how we eat. Uh, so poverty may lead a person to, may lead them to crime if their spirituality is defeated and deflated. So poverty is not a good thing either. We're going to move also on the other hand, being rich is not the answer either. Being rich gives people the idea that all that they have is theirs, and they did it all themselves, and it really gives them a false sense of security that they don't need God. That basically they're kind of their own God. So Jesus, he made it very clear in Matthew 19:23 through 24. And he talks about that rich people will have a trouble getting into God's kingdom because they depended on their stuff and what they've done to get them into the kingdom. And we can learn, quite frankly, a lot from Paul on how to live with little or plenty. And he talks about that in Philippians 4:12, where he says, I know how to live in almost nothing with everything. I've learned the secret of living in every situation, full or empty stomach, plenty or little. And there's a lot to be said about that. We have to be able to, whatever this life throws at us, we have to be able to deal with that and be okay with that. Understanding that it could be temporary, it could be something that lasts for a long time in our lives, but we have to be able to deal with whether we're poor, rich, full belly, or empty stomach. We got to be okay with that. We got to be okay with being single versus married. We got to be okay with starting out at the bottom at the job so you can work your way up. you got to be okay where you are sometimes. So you got to be okay with your faith walk, that you might just be a baby right now in Christ. You don't know it all yet, but to remain faithful and to grow from where you are to where you want to be. And God's going to get you there as long as you remain faithful. So there's a word I'll leave you with today, and that word is contentment. Um, if we can learn to be content, whether we're rich or poor or hungry or full, our lives are more likely to be effective for God and what He wants to do with us, because we're not influenced in our decision. Our spirituality is strong, whether we're poor or rich. We give it to God, and we understand that uh, it's for Him to fix, and it's for Him to bless and give favor. So, guys, contentment is the word today, and I pray that you'll find that today. With contentment comes a lot of peace. So I pray peace over your lives today, and I look forward to seeing you again, Lord willing. And be well. God bless you. If you like the videos, you can like, share them, comment, whatever you like to do. But I'm glad that we had a chance to discuss contentment today. Take care.